Welcome back to Success with Payal. This is Payal Nanjiani, your leadership educator, business success coach, and an inspirational speaker. Once again, back with a new topic: how to sell your services profitably. Now, my friends, many of our participants and clients who attend our Unstoppable Success workshop series here in the United States, they have always had questions on service. Many of them tell me that, Payal, we are selling something which is intangible. My customers cannot see it. So how do I make my customers believe that my service is the best? How do I make them believe on signing a contract on something which cannot be seen or felt versus a product which can be seen, which can be felt, you can smell it, like soap, furniture, clothing. So how do you sell a service? Now, many of you may be, you may be a coach, you may be a consultant, a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant. Maybe you're the owner of a dance class or an art studio, or you're just a chiro practitioner. Whatever you are selling a service. And there are many out there just like you in the same industry who are selling a similar service like yours. So how does a customer come to know that your service is better than someone else apart from reference? And you all know reference is very slow. So apart from reference, how do you make your customers believe that your service is the best, especially in an economy like this, in an era like this, where everyone is scrambling for opportunities and everyone is telling each other that, look, my service is the best, I am the best doctor, I provide the best accounting services. How do you move ahead? Now, many of my people feel that it's really difficult, but those of you who have attended the Unstoppable Success workshops, you have taken those strategies, formulas, and those frameworks to help you get to the highest level of selling services. Now, hear me out, my friends. Those of you who haven't been able to attend our workshops, or maybe I haven't come to your city with this workshop yet, hear me out very well, my friends. It is possible to sell your services profitably. You can do that. Now, usually we share a lot of material on this, but in this video, I don't want to, elongate the length of the video. So to keep it short, I'm sharing with you very quick 7 tips, okay? Very quick seven tips that you can use and you can immediately start. Now, see, my friends, all these videos I provide at absolutely no cost because I have an aim. And my aim is that as many people as possible should be successful in their business. As many people as possible should move ahead and reach to their highest level of success in their business. And if you are joining me in this, in my goal, in my aim, please like the video, share it with people who are stuck, who are selling services and they want to grow. And don't forget to comment so I can know exactly what you are looking for in your business. But right now, very quickly, 7 tips on how you can sell your services very profitably. First tip, create experiences. Now, many of us, we forget about this basic and fundamental concept in selling a service. How many times have you visited Disneyland? How many times have you visited Universal Studios, or your children or your friends have, really pestered you? They have been forcing you that let's go to these places. How many of you keep going back to Amazon.com to buy your service, to buy something or to order a product? How many of us have been, relying so much on Uber now to travel from point A to point B? All these companies, my friends, are selling services, and they are selling services very profitably for one reason. They are creating experience in your mind. See, a customer's mind does not record experiences, it creates experiences. It wants to feel that urge to create an experience every single day. So take a step back and just analyze what experience are you giving your customers. Your customers are getting what experience when they use your service versus the service of your competitor? What's that one experience or 2 experiences, maximum 2 experiences that they are going to feel? Can you put it down? Step number 2, build human connections. Now, what has happened today is we are all in an era of social media where we all have a great contact list. Thousands of followers, thousands of friends, and they're all on our contact list. But at the same time, we aren't getting business from them. I want you to take a step back and now start making a connect list. See, you have a contact list, but how many of those people, my friends, are connected with you? Because when people are connected with you, that's the time when you can move ahead and start making a conversion. So you have contact list, a connect list, and a conversion list. Now, hear me out, my friends. Your contact list is going to be really huge, and that's okay. That usually happens when we are networking, or we are exchanging cards and we are emailing each other. We're trying to expand our customer reach, and that's fine. So you have a huge contact list. From this contact list, can you sit and just see and write down who are your connections? What connections have you built with this contact list? How many are there? Now, chances are it's going to be very few. Maybe out of 1,000, you may have built connection with 500, 400, 200, and that's great. Once you have that connection list, have you taken that and leveraged it to make sure that you have your conversions? So what's the rate of your contact list? How many contact lists? How many connection lists? And out of that, how many conversion lists? Now, usually when we share this formula, we help our participants and clients to know exactly that in the year 2018, if they have had a 10% of conversions, in the next year how to get to 20 to 25, 30. So you want to make sure you have this built at all times. Every single time you have this ready. This data should be ready with you. So build that relationship, because services go more on the connections, not on the contacts. You want to build that connection. You don't want to just wait for reference. You want to build a solid connection with your people. Tip number 3 is go where others aren't. Now, if you would recollect, Sam Walton, when he started Walmart, the founder of Walmart, he started it in a very tiny place, Rogers, in Arkansas, and that place was having hardly any people in that. It's a very small town. In that small town, he started the first retail shop, and today it has expanded worldwide. Okay. Compared to other retailers like Woodworth and Kmart, who did not operate in these small cities, but you can see a huge difference between the reach of Walmart and the reach of the other retailers. In an economy where other retailers were facing bankruptcy or closing down their stores, Walmart started expanding and going on to different countries. It really does not matter where you are. What matters is what type of service you are doing and who are you reaching out to. Are you reaching out to those people confidently where your other competitors are not reaching out to them? Are you going to places where others will not think of going? Do not worry about the size of the place, my friends. Think about the experience you are going to give to the people in that tiny town. Where are you going? Are you willing to do business with people who have not been approached yet? Go where people are not going. Step number 4, anchor. What's the anchor that you are creating? All your customers, they are either having some goals and dreams to look forward to, or they are having some pain and problems in the past which they want to deal with. They want to get away with. So you have to create an anchor. Your service has to create an anchor, whether it's helping them to move ahead in their future, or whether it is helping them to come out of an existing problem and now move ahead. So what's the anchor that your business is creating? Step number 5, do it now. So many of my clients, they will ask me the question that, Payal, I have the expertise, I have the knowledge. It's just I don't know when I should approach the market. The right time to approach the market, my friends, is now. You may be in any economy, you may be in any part of the world. The right time is now. If you keep analyzing too much and waiting for that perfection in your business, it's never going to come. It's going to be an endless wait. You want to make sure that with whatever little bit you have, you are heading out and approaching the market. Because when you're selling a service, my friends, it's like a mountain. It's like a mountain, and at every level of your climbing, you're going to have new challenges, new opportunities, new customers, new challenges, new opportunities, new customers. So you are going to build up at every time. So don't wait as to, I've had people who tell me, I'm just ready with a website and with my business card, Payal. With this, what do I do? A lot. With this, people who have attended our sessions have been able to scale up their businesses so much with just a website and a card, business card. What else do you want? The rest of the things will start to build up. So do it right now, my friends, not tomorrow. Do it right now. It is not about yesterday, it's all about now. Whatever you have planned to do tomorrow, do it today. And whatever you have planned to do it today, do it right now. Okay. Step number 6 is charge. Now, many of you had asked me this question, that what should I charge for my service? And most of us have this urge to charge on an hourly basis. Now, look, my friends, your customers and people who are approaching you, even your potential customers, are looking for your expertise. They are not looking just for a service. They are looking for that expertise. You want to charge based on your expertise. You may be a carpenter, and you may have someone who tells you, I just want you to come and fix a nail. How much would you charge? You don't want to charge because it's just going to take you 5 minutes to put that nail. No, you're going to charge based on your expertise, because you know exactly where the nail should go, exactly what's the dimension and the width. That's your expertise. So you don't charge based on an hour, that I have a dance class and I'm going to charge you based on an hour. Charge on the basis of your expertise. You have taken the time, you have taken, you've spent or invested in yourself to come to the position on which you are right now. So make sure all your fees are related on the expertise, so that your customer knows they are getting an expert service from you. And the last tip is differentiate. Now, most of you who have attended our Unstoppable Success Workshops series are very well aware of this point of differentiate. We spend so much time on this. Many of my people, they tell me that, when I am providing a service, Payal, there isn't much difference between my service and somebody else's service. Wrong. There's a whole lot of difference between your service and somebody else's service. There's a lot of difference between you as a service provider and someone else as a service provider. And if you can hold on to that, you will be able to provide the best service in the industry. 2 types of differentiators. One is the differentiator of your service, and the other is the differentiator of the service provider. Both of these, when they are formulated in a way, they will help your people to actually know that there is no one in the industry like you. So my friends, when you use these 7 tips, it is very easy for you now to calculate how much success you have got. And how do you calculate that? You just have to calculate the success rate of your customer retention. The success rate of your customer retention should be equal to the number of customers who have done repeated business with you upon the total number of customers into 100. That will give you a percentage, and with that percentage you will know exactly how to move ahead in the next step. So my friends, selling services is how to sell a service. It's very profitable industry. You can sell services profitably. Make sure you start with these 7 tips. Like I said, if you haven't been able to come to our workshops, no worries on that. These are all free tools for you. Start with these 7 tips. If you feel you're stuck somewhere, just write me a comment or send me an email. If you want to know in which city we are coming next for business owners, feel free to contact us on this email address or on this phone number, and someone from our office is going to guide you and coach you onto how you can move ahead. But for now, this is Payal Nanjiani wishing you loads of success in your industry. Until we meet again.